Hi guys, good morning. Today we would discuss some remaining parts of adjectives in the chapter of adjectives. So here we want to notify those facts in which students often get confused in case of number, unit and noun. When these sequences run in a sentence, students often get confused in identifying which part of word is working as an adjective in the sentence and which part of words is working as a noun in the sentence. So I would eradicate all types of confusion in this class. So guys, in case of number, unit and noun, for example, if I say he is 10-year old. Here 10 is referring a type of number, year is referring to a type of unit, and old is referring to a noun. So if I say in another sentence, I saw a 10-inch snake. I saw a 10-inch snake. Here 10 is working as a number, inch is working as a unit, and snake is working as a noun in the sentence. So when the sequence of these words are supposed to come in a single sentence, then what can we do? First of all, we would need only a single verb in a sentence. Single verb, it means we can take a singular verb in the sentence. Here, if I say 10 inch, now we are talking about only number and unit. When we are talking about number and unit, here 10 is working as an adjective in the sentence and a unit is working as a noun in the sentence. But when we are talking about a number, unit and noun, then number is numerical adjective working as a unit in the sentence, and the last one is noun in itself. So we can say that here one thing is adjective and another thing is noun. If I say 10 year, if I say 10-year-old, then year wouldn't require s or es to be plural, because here year is working as an adjective in the sentence, and as we have already known that with adjectives we cannot make them singular or plural. It is only noun that can be made only singular or plural in the sentence. Adjectives cannot be made singular or plural in the sentence. So we can say that if a number or unit is supposed to work as an adjective in the sentence, they would not require s or es in the sentence, because only noun can accept s or es in the sentence to be in plural form. So if I say only he has been living there since for 10 years. He has been living there for 10 years. Here we are using s to show year a plural. Why? Because year is working as a noun in the sentence. Year is working as a noun in the sentence. If just after year, if another noun comes, then it would behave like an adjective in the sentence. So we can say that if number, unit and noun, these words are supposed to come in the sentence, the first one and the second one would work as an adjective in the sentence, and the last one will work as a noun in the sentence. So our sentence would be right. If I say I have 10 rupee note, I have 10 rupee note. So we cannot say 10 rupees note. Why? Because 10 rupee is working as a noun in the sentence, and the last one working as an adjective in the sentence, and the last one is a noun in the form of note. So in case of notes, we can say that if we have a note in which it is scripted 500 rupees, 500 rupees. Here 500 is working as a numeral adjective in the sentence, so it would not require s or es to be plural, but the noun which would fall next would require s or es to be a plural in the sentence. So we can say that I have a 5 rupee note. Here note is working as a noun and 5 rupee is working as a numeral adjective in the sentence. So we can say that with numeral adjectives we cannot use yes or es, because numeral adjective don't require s or es to be plural in the sentence. It is only a noun which can be made either singular or plural, but adjectives cannot be made either singular or plural. So in notes we have often seen that 100 rupees, 100 rupees, 200. If I say 200s, then sentence is right. We cannot say 200. We can say 200. If we include a noun just after 100, then 100 cannot work as a noun in the sentence. 100 can work as an adjective in the sentence. So we can say I have 200 rupees. Here rupees, we can say rupees because we can include s or es with rupees because it is working as a noun in the sentence. So 2000 rupees, we cannot say 2000 rupees because 2000 is working as an adjective in the sentence and rupee is working as a noun in the sentence. So this is the basic concept of number, unit and noun in the sentence. If I want to write in the sentence 10 years, we can write it is correct because year is working as a noun in the sentence and 10 is working as a numeral adjective in the sentence. If I say 10 years old, then old is working as a noun in the sentence and year is working as an adjective in the sentence, so it neglects the use of s or es with it. So we cannot use s or es with adjectives in the sentence. Next, when we are not certain about the noun which would fall the next after number unit, then what would we can say? What we can do in such sentences? So if the noun which is supposed to come just after number unit, if you are not familiar with the noun which is supposed to come next after number unit, then we cannot make the unit plural. I repeat, we cannot make a unit plural when we are not certain about the identity of the noun which is supposed to come next in the sentence. For example, if I say I have 10 dozen. 10 dozen what? We don't know. Here we are not familiar with the noun which is supposed to come next after dozen. So here we cannot make dozen plural because we are not familiar with the noun. Either it can be singular noun or it can be plural noun. We are not familiar with the noun, so we cannot make dozen in plural form in spite of having a number unit in the form of 10. So here we cannot use s or es with dozen because we are not familiar with the noun which would fall next after dozen. So if I say I have 10 rupees, I have 10 rupees. Here we are familiar with the rupees, so we have used s or es with rupees. So if we are familiar with the noun which is supposed to come next after number unit, then we can use s or es with the noun. But if we are not familiar with the noun which is supposed to fall next after either number or unit, we cannot make the number or unit in plural form because here we are not familiar with the noun. If I say 10 million, what 10 million? We don't know. We don't know the noun. So we cannot make it plural because here we are not familiar with the noun which would fall next after million. So we cannot write 10 millions. We can write only 10 billion. If we are familiar with the noun which is supposed to fall next after million, then we can use s or es with the noun, not with million. Now we want to discuss another rule of numeral adjectives. If a noun is being followed by a preposition in the sentence, if a noun is being followed by a preposition in the sentence, then what can we do? First of all, we can make the noun in plural form. A noun which is supposed to come just before a preposition, the form of noun will be in a plural. So, if I say hundreds of people, thousands of people, we cannot say thousands of people, hundreds of people. So, we can make the noun plural form. And we can say hundreds of people. Hundreds of people are supposed to be gathered there. So, I would like to summarize the whole of the chapter. First of all, when we talk about number, unit and noun in the sentence, the use of number, unit and the noun in the sentence shows the quantity, a type of quantity which we are supposed to find in the sentence. If this quantity is not referring to a noun, we are not familiar with the noun, then the number unit cannot take a plural form. Such is the case of with dozens. I have 10 dozen. What? We don't know. I have 10 million. What? We don't know. If I say I have 10 rupees, here we are familiar with rupees. We are familiar with rupees, but we are not familiar with millions, trillions. We are not familiar. Dozens. We are not familiar. So, the noun which is very familiar with us, we can use singular or plural. We can use it singular or plural. But if noun is not mentioned with numeral adjectives, then we cannot make number unit in a plural form. I repeat, a number unit cannot be made in plural form until its noun is mentioned there. And if a noun is mentioned there, we can make singular or plural of the noun, not of the adjectives. Because in the lack of a noun, they are supposed to work as an adjective in the sentence. But with a noun, there is no such condition. So guys, here we would like to summarize the whole. If we talk about number, unit and noun, number unit would work as an adjective in the sentence, and noun is in its real form and it would take S or ES form. So we cannot say she is 10 years old. We cannot say 10 years old because years is working as an adjective in the sentence because it is kept before a noun, and whatever things is supposed to come just before a noun are regarded as an adjective in the sentence. So guys, which words that fall before a noun, they would work as an adjective in the sentence because two nouns cannot work in a single sentence. So guys, here I would like to close the class now. We would meet in our next class. Thank you.